Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great workout you can do in your home. We're going to use a few different dumbbells. So you can either pick one that's kind of a medium weight and we'll use it for all the weight, all the exercises, or you can kind of pick and choose as we go depending on the exercise. So we're going to start with the dumbbells. Then we're going to do some ball squats. So we need a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can do normal squats. And that is all you are going to need for equipment. So a couple sets of dumbbells and a ball. So remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout just to get your heart rate up, your muscles and joints warmed up, and your mindset ready for movement. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start first on your hands and knees, and then I can show you the progression. We're going to do a row. So I want your hands directly beneath your shoulders, your knees directly beneath your hips, with weights in your hands. And I want you to row while keeping your body and your back straight. So not, rolling like that. I want you to stay nice and still. Think about driving your elbow towards the ceiling. Now, if that feels okay and you're able to stay stable, move those knees back a little bit. So we're more like a knee plank row. Now you can vary the weights on this. Really the most challenging part of this is the stabilization as you row. If you're ready to and you think that feels okay, you can try this up on your toes. But again, the stabilization part is the key. So keeping your body as stable as possible as you row to the ceiling. Okay, good. Rest. Now we're going to stand up. Use one of these weights, or you could use a heavier one or a kettlebell. We're going to hold a weight while we do ball squats. So I'm going to move on over here. So we're going to get that ball behind you, kind of in the small of your back, and I want you to just hold the weight close to your chest. So your toes, your feet are out a little bit further than you might think, so that you can sit back nice and slowly. Think about squeezing your glutes as you stand up. Put your weight through your heels. 5, 6, keep your chest nice and tall, shoulders down. 8, 2 more. 9, keep those knees in alignment over your heels. 10, good. Okay, now I'm going to get these weights out of my way. And next we're going to do bicep curls. So remember, when you're transferring, picking up weights, you want to use a good form, bending your knees, sitting back into a good squat. Get my ball out of my way here. All right, now we're going to do biceps curls. I want to do them in a tandem stance. I want you to go up normally, and then we're going to let them go down in 4 or 5. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So this is a slow, eccentric motion. Up normally, working on controlling it all the way down, and then let those elbows go all the way straight. It's really common to kind of stop here and then go. Really work on getting those elbows all the way straight at the bottom. Keep your elbows straight. All the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been holding my weights facing the opposite wall. You can also hold them like this, whichever feels better on your elbows and your shoulders. It works the biceps just a little bit differently, but it's whatever feels best on your joints. Okay, next we're going to lower back down to the floor. On your hands and knees, so hands directly beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath your hips. We're going to do donkey kicks. So I want you to lift one leg up like this, and we're just going to press up. Again, keeping your back as flat as possible so you're not pushing way up like that. We're keeping nice and still, small range of motion, really targeting your glutes and your hamstrings here a little bit. And switch. So just bend your knee, lift it, and it's like your foot is flat and it's pushing away the ceiling. 4 little pulses. And rest. All right, good. Now we're going to stay on the floor and flip over onto your back. We're going to do opposite hand-knee presses. So this is some cross-warding. So I want you to lift your knee up, and you're going to press with your opposite hand. And rest. So your goal is to hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. This is a great way to engage your core without hurting your back or your neck, which can be very common with core exercises. And what I also love about this exercise is that you are in charge of how hard you're pressing here. So if it feels like this isn't very hard, I'm not doing much, press harder. You can press quite hard with your knee into your hand, and then you're pressing away with your hand. You should be feeling it in your tummy, in your core. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath as you hold that. Let's do 2 more on each side. If you find that your elbow or your shoulder hurts on one side doing this, you could try using the same hand for each. Like if you've got an injury on one side and it's just not going to work, then you could use the same hand on each. Okay, great. Now we're going to stand up. So make sure you stand up nice and slowly since we've been on the ground for a couple exercises. Flip over on your hands and knees. Come on up and then press on up to standing when you're ready. Okay, the last one we're going to do is a balance exercise, and we're going to do some forward and rear almost kicks, excuse me, trying to get my camera angle here, but slow. So we're going to work on for 30 seconds. I want you to reach forward and then reach back. Now, I'm not tilting my body, so I'm not doing this, but I want you, it's just like you're going to tap something in front of you and then tap something behind you. Standing on one foot, tap forward. I'm not tapping anything, it's more just moving my leg back and forth here. Working on this for 30 seconds. And rest. Good. Switch sides. Of course, always do these near something sturdy, bathroom counter, kitchen counter, something sturdy like this. Hi, Baloo. Hello. Baloo came to help and say hello. Got about 10 more seconds. You'll also notice that that standing leg is working pretty hard. So while you're moving this one, not only is it working on balance, but it's working on good hip stabilization. Okay, good. That is all of them for today. So go through those 1 or 2 more times. Remember to add a little cardio in between. If you haven't been adding cardio, try it just once even for 1 or 2 minutes. Get your heart rate up. Keep your momentum going. If you have any questions or need any modifications, please let me know. And if you, look, he brought me a sock. Sorry, I got distracted. Have a great workout. We will see you next time. Thank you so much.